Thank you guys once again for tuning in. This is your girl Londa A, also known as Gorgeous Mind Londa. Today is a lovely Thursday and also the day that I give you all your Thursday Facing the Sun message. Tonight's message is titled "To Whom Much is Given, Much is Required," which is also a popular Bible verse. Okay, I should have done my research to figure out exactly what it is, but I do know for sure, and as a true believer in God's word, to whom much is given, much is required. Okay, so um, for the last 3 days or so, and with me bringing in the new year, and me taking on these different roles in my life and trying to fill these shoes and make sure I work hard and make sure I do what I need to do to make sure things happen. I feel like I've been going through like the motion of that feeling of knowing that because I have asked for all of these things, then all of these things that I have asked for now require me to do so much work and follow up and actually give my all to it. And I just now realize how important that is. And I just now realize how stressful that is, okay? So be careful as to whatever you ask for when it comes to walking in your purpose, because you will get it, but it's up to you to maintain it and actually adhere to and actually put all of your energy and time into it. I remember when I first started writing my book that's going to come out probably next week sometime, which is titled "To Relinquish or Reposition." I didn't think about the many nights or the many days I was spending being frustrated because I didn't know how to complete this task that I had asked for. Okay, and so it was many times where I just wanted to just give up. I just wanted to quit. I just wanted to just not even focus on it at all, because I was just so afraid of how much energy I had to put into it. All right, I remember watching this movie called Amateur, and I also watched a reaction done by someone. Basically, they explain what the ending of the movie meant. This movie is basically about a teenager who becomes like a celebrity basketball player, and he really took on that role because he wanted to gain financial stability for the sake of his family, so he can help them. And so at the end, it shows him staring at the basketball court and crying because now he's walking in his purpose. It's no longer for fun. It's no longer he can just go out there and take a break whenever he wants, or he can slack when he wants, because this is now his career. So he has to put his time, his focus, and energy to it. It now has become something that he has to think on and plan on day and night, so he can make sure that he not only remains a great basketball player but also remain in the spot of being the financial provider of the family. Okay, so that is how I feel right now in my life. Is okay, I know I'm asking for all of these things. I have these big goals, dreams, and aspirations, and I'm putting this out here in the universe, but do I have the actual energy to continue to go after it? Do I have the actual energy to continue to maintain it whenever I do reach that point in my life where I'm up here? And do I have the strength to actually maintain it or maintain momentum? And so I was just thinking to myself, like, you know what? How is it that everybody else do it? Because I do realize that I came from a background that didn't have or share any of what I am trying to do. Not on my mother's side, but actually I'm talking about within this household, within my surroundings. I have never been able to witness firsthand someone truly be successful. Okay, and so with me coming up and trying to actually build success within the things that I am aspiring to be, I guess I kind of feel like it's more challenging for me versus another person who was brought up in a home with a doctor or a lawyer, okay, because they already had the blueprint set up for their life, because it was actually panned out for them right before their eyes, okay? So I understand my background is different, and it may be a little longer for me. It may take some time for me. And so it's just like, do I really, really want this? Am I willing to stay up in the late hours of the night to actually go after it? Am I willing to study, 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 study? And so that was my realization coming into 2019, because I had realized that I was actually going after my dreams and aspirations with frustration, with unhappiness, more so feeling like I had to do it because it's something that I actually agreed to doing versus me wanting to do it, okay? It's pleasure in me getting stuff done, but it's not pleasure in the actual work that I have to do. So I posted the post about with that Bible verse saying, "To whom much is given, much is required." And in that moment when I posted, I was actually feeling like this is a lot, or either I'm just thinking it and looking at it as complicated. And what is it that I need to do to actually enjoy what I am looking to become, to be? I don't want to move in my goals and aspirations with frustration. I don't want to be sad. I don't want to feel like I'm chained to this constant work day in and day out. I want to enjoy it, at least while I'm doing it. And so I believe I felt that way because I don't have anyone to really share those conversations with personally about going after your dream and actually trying to move at it the right way, and actually, be around a group of positive influencers. So I think that's where my frustration came from, is when you feel like you're the only one who has these out of the roof dreams and goals, and you don't know who you can share those conversations with so that someone can understand you. And I just want to let you know that when you are moving in your purpose, there are going to be times where you feel lonely. There's going to be times where you feel like the odd person out because your surroundings may not project what it is that you currently are dreaming of. You just have to press forward and accept your differentness, but still love the people who are most important in your life during the process. Because sometimes when you have more knowledge than another person, not saying that I'm better than anyone or anyone else who has followed their dreams and goals are better than anyone, sometimes you may feel like you are better than the next person because you were not afraid to take that extra leap of faith and get out there and do what it is that you wanted to do. So you have to be humble in the process and understand your differentness from others. And it doesn't make you better, it doesn't make them better. It just means that you're different and you decided to actually step outside of the box and actually manifest something greater into your life. Does that make other people beneath you? No, it does not. It does not give you the right to disrespect another person, and it does not give you the right to look down on other people, because to be honest, we are all the same. It doesn't matter which level you are in life. You're going to experience things that happen in your life that probably happened when you were young, still going on now today. So, to whom much is given, much is required. If you want to keep a certain level in your life, a certain spot, you have to just keep pushing and keep maintaining and pushing through the pain and frustration. I'm currently reading a devotional called, I think it's called Pray, Hustle, Chill. And in one of the devotionals, I read basically how much pain it is when you're hustling. It is painful. And I guess that made me be at ease with my process because I just, like I said, I thought that this was supposed to be a joyous thing or whatever. But I soon found out that it's not joyous when you can't rest like you want. It's not joyous when you can't make it to the level that you think you should be on. In those moments, you're looking like, I'm frustrated, I'm tired, I'm burnt out. But the beauty comes from when the things that you planted actually blossom. Okay, so that's the beauty in it, and you just have to hustle and then chill and just watch and see what wonders God is going to do for your life and all of the great seeds that you planted. If you stop now, then you won't reap any of those benefits. Okay, when that season changes, you won't be able to reap your harvest because you haven't planted anything. Okay, so plant things even in the struggle. Try your best to keep pushing forward. All right. So, to whom much is given, much is required. And that was my Thursday Facing the Sun message from yours truly, Londa A, also known as Gorgeous Mind Londa. You all have a great and lovely Thursday evening.